My name's Boyd Hill. I run a project called Watch This Space, which originated in Clapham, and the idea was to engage young people in graffiti art and for them to express that on recycled materials or just on walls. So my skill background is I come from graffiti subculture, which I've been doing for the last 28 years, and I've been working on that and various projects throughout London. Community has the benefit of engaging people in creativity, but also making the area vibrant, so that one of the criticisms of regeneration is the fact that areas become really stagnant and samey, like the high street. So when people express themselves, especially with the graffiti art we found and the street art, we found that it creates an economy. People come to visit. It uplifts an area that often, if you're painting in an abandoned area, it can change that. So there are many benefits to using art in a community. What I've found doing workshops is that I've engaged groups like adults with learning difficulties, alcoholics, drug addicts, and people who are not necessarily, who are finding it quite difficult in their own personal journey in life to get by. The art can act as a therapy, and I think it's important to engage people who have personal problems with the art. It can be something of value to them. To paint or do art, they do it and it comes from themselves. I think with anything that you do, you have to be really busy, focused and organised on delivering that thing that you want to do. You won't be able to reach everybody, but you can do the best with what you've got, and that's what I've tried to do in my project. As an action, I think humans like to paint walls. We have done in history. We like to express ourselves. There's no, to a lot of the time, there's no real benefit to the person apart from, oh look, this is what I'm good at, and this is what other people like, and I enjoy doing this. But that's a human condition, and I think it's something that, as people, is to be championed in a society. Creating something is something to be treasured, whereas if you're following something or you're a consumer of something, you're not necessarily benefiting apart from just the instant gratification. By creating, it's coming from your own imagination and you're putting it out there and inspiring others, and I think that's the key to life, is making that work, but also passing on that inspiration for people to give them ideas to want to do it themselves and empower themselves with those skills. That's how I see the art movement. That's a real movement for me. The Wall of Fame, obviously we've got a place in Stockwell, and my involvement with that was I'd painted that since about 1999, and over the last 10 years I've been looking after the Hall of Fame, because it's one of the few places in London, i.e. a basketball court, where people can go and paint. It wasn't designed for painting, it was designed to play football and basketball, but we've taken it and artists visit from all over the country, all over the world actually, to go and paint there, and I took it on myself to maintain it and have it as an open art gallery, so that it had some value within Lambeth, and it's something I see as a treasure for Lambeth, and something that I think should be championed. Fortunately, Community Trust Housing have seen the value of it, and they're behind a lot of the work, and they've given me access to other spaces because of the success of the Hall of Fame. Obviously we've had the BBC have been down there, we've had Evening Standard do write-ups, and countless other publications have featured work from the Hall of Fame, so along with videos and things like that. So the graffiti is really important because it represents something that's historically Brixton as well, so it's nice to keep that tradition up and really profile urban art in its environment, in its natural environment. It's not somewhere that's like a gallery, it's an outdoor venue. So it's a fantastic place to visit. You get a lot of photographers go there, visit to just document the work and throw it up on Instagram. So it has got a lot of followers. When people hashtag Stockwell Hall of Fame, it's out there. Thousands of pieces of work have been created there over the last sort of 20 years, you know. So it's something that's that I hope will carry on while the cult stays popular.